All right, Jeff, thank you. Focusing on your money now, pension funds are being wiped out. Companies are canceling their matching contributions to employee 401k programs. And the future of Social Security seems dimmer than ever. So it is now up to the individual to save. But do our impulse purchases ruin our retirement? Investment advisor Stephen Orr joins me today to talk about what we can eliminate to save big bucks down the road. And Stephen, the first question is, what is the secret to getting rich? But another way to ask that is, what's the difference between the person who, when they retire, they can retire comfortably, and the other person who retires and they have a tough time making ends meet?
Well, you know, Keith, you need to have about 80% of your current income at retirement adjusted for inflation.
Mm-hmm.
As these numbers get bigger, those numbers get really big, and folks don't understand how much that's going to be. But they also don't know exactly how to go about it. You know, we don't teach in our system how the financial system works. So when you come up through school, they don't give us the education we need.
Yeah, so what's the best way? Because it's not just about 401k programs. It's about how we spend our money every single day.
Yeah, you know, I watch kids do it every day. They go to the Starbucks. Nothing wrong with Starbucks, by the way. But they'll go there and they'll spend $4 on a latte, and they'll have a muffin with it. And then that later in the day, they have an energy drink. And then they'll have lunch, and they spend $20 on lunch or $15 on lunch.
Yeah, you brought a board to illustrate just over the years how much money you can save. So tell us what's on the board and how much you think someone can save.
Well, you know, if you take a look at this, it's not as hard as you think. And I'm only using 40 weeks out of the year. So for 12 weeks out of the year, you can do anything you want. But if you just avoid these things and put this away, you've got $3.95 you spend a day on lattes, maybe energy drinks are $3.98, $3 for a muffin, lunch might be $20. Just cut that back so that you can save $8. And look at the amounts over a 35-year time period that you accumulate. And if you're only making 3% on your money, that's $246,000.
Wow.
And if you do what the stock market averages over the years, then you will get about $1.8 million.
Wow, okay.
That's tremendous, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, yeah, 1.8 million. That's a pretty good start for retirement.
That's not bad. Not bad at 10%. You know, it's about $180,000 a year.
Well, so we have this impulse buying. You know, lattes, energy drinks. For some people, it's you know, big screen TVs. Why do we spend money so impulsively?
Because we really don't know what we're supposed to be doing, number one. So it's kind of like if you don't have any focus, you're just going to go, and it's like the golf game. If you don't focus on what you're doing, you're going to do anything.
Yeah,
right.
Right.
So what you have to do is you have to do this intentionally. And what I tell people is take a little notebook, you know, those little spiral notebooks, and you put it in your pocket, and every time you spend some money, just write it down.
Tabulate it. Right.
Yeah, and then you'll see that you're just throwing money out the door. And just these little examples that I use, you can fill in your own habits, you know, because it may not be exactly that. But anybody can do this. This is not as hard as you think, but you also have to be smart on investing. So you have to find out how to do that because they don't teach us in our education system.
Okay, all right. Investment advisor Stephen Orr, thanks. It's a daily decision.
Yes, sir.
It's about daily decisions. Okay, thanks so much.
Thanks.